Hello, welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition. And today we're going to be talking about IGHALO, POGBA, and Jordan Sancho. I hope you guys are keeping safe and keeping well. Let's get right to it. Right, let's start with IGHALO. IGHALO might be the striker United are literally requiring. They might not need another striker because if you look at it from all indications, United have always had four strikers. From Alex Ferguson, they had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Teddy Sheringham, Dwight York, and Nicole. And going forward, you had Nistelrooy, Rooney, Saha, and Ronaldo. But when Ronaldo left, Bebeton, there was Tevez, so United always had four strikers. So if IGHALO stays, it will be IGHALO, Mason, Martial, and Rashford. But because they want somebody, and I'm not talking about Harry Kane. Harry Kane is way, I think United, no. He's too injury prone. 200 million is literally out of the question. I won't even take Harry Kane for 120 million because he's injury prone. He's only going to give what 20 goals, 20 games a season, then he's going to be out injured. So let's forget that. I think United should just sign IGHALO, but I think the contract might be a problem. He wants about 150 to 200 a week. I don't think United are going to offer that kind of money because of his age. He's 30. Right, let's put that to one side. He might just be Nistelrooy. I'm not saying he is Ruud van Nistelrooy. He might be as good as Ruud van Nistelrooy. We shall see. But if he has the creativity around him, people creating balls, Bruno, Pogba, Sancho, I think he will score at least 20, 25 goals a season easily. And I think with United strikers, I think with Pogba and Bruno, I think supplying, I think them guys will just be killing it up front. Let's quickly talk about Pogba. Pogba recently was interviewed and Graham Souness. If those of you who don't know Graham Souness is a pundit on Sky Sports. He played for Liverpool in the 80s when I was a kid. He was one of the toughest midfielders. He was the Roy Keane of Liverpool back in the 80s. He joined Liverpool in 1978 and left Liverpool in 1985, winning 3 Champions League, which was then known as the European Cup. He's Scottish. He was a very hard rock midfielder. He was a leader. He was captain. He led Liverpool to the 1984 European Cup final against Roma when they won on penalties. He's been a pundit now on Sky Sports, and even when Pogba isn't playing, not playing, he always has something to say against Pogba. And this is the problem I have with Souness. Souness was a great player. But as a pundit, he actually sucks. He's biased, he's manipulative, and he has a hate agenda against Pogba. Yes, I said it. Graham Souness, you're a very good player. I respected you growing up as a kid, as what you achieved for Liverpool as a great player and a great captain. But as a pundit, you are absolutely biased. I don't want to call you a racist, but I think you have a biased race. You have an agenda against Pogba, but there's nothing Pogba does that is absolutely right in your eyes. Even when he scored against Man City, I think you even said something else. Even Pogba hasn't played this season, but you still have Pogba's name in your mouth. Stop using Pogba to make your profile higher in social media. Stop using Pogba's name to better your profile. Stop using Pogba's name to make yourself famous. It's not right, mate. It's not right. If you can't be honest and truthful, leave Pogba's name out of your mouth, all right? Because Pogba said he knows it, but he said he don't listen to pundits. I wouldn't either, because most of the pundits talk a lot of nonsense, a lot of shit after most of them anyway. So, and Jamie Carragher today was talking, staring at the pot like, oh, Pogba said he didn't know who Souness was. And, put your medals on the table. Yeah, Souness won like, what, 4 league titles at Liverpool, 4 league cups. He never won an FA Cup because Liverpool never used to win the FA Cup back in the 80s. It was only the League Cup, League title, and the European Cup and the Charity Shield. But all those medals he won, Pogba has won league titles in Juventus, but he's won the World Cup, which is the ultimate medal. That World Cup medal was knock all his medals that he won, because that is the pinnacle of football. You only win the World Cup once in your lifetime. Only players who won it twice or 3 times. You know what I mean? So for Pogba to have that World Cup medal, he's up there, mate. So Jamie Carragher, go and learn how to juggle the toilet roll challenge, because you were an absolute failure when you tried. It was embarrassing. It was literally embarrassing. Go and learn how to juggle the ball. You can't juggle the ball. You can't even juggle Tolero. And you're a footballer? Get a break. Anyway, let's talk about Sancho. United have started planning behind the scenes in reference to Jordan Sancho. How they're going to get him, the price they're going to have to offer, what Borussia Dortmund want. I think there's a guy from Atletico Madrid or Valencia who Borussia Dortmund are starting to look at to replace Jordan Sancho. So if United get him, it will be Rashford, you guys have heard this so many times. Rashford, Marcel, Sancho, Pogba, Bruno, 5. Having those 5, they can challenge for the title because then you have magicians and you have pace. Someone's telling me today, is Daniel James better than Sancho? No, he's not. Ford Focus and Ferrari, completely 2 different cars. You can't compare. Sancho is much better than Daniel James. Daniel James is fast, but he's one-dimensional. He's a kick-around player, and he needs to learn some more tricks to get past players. Because in the Premier League, they will suss you out so quick. But Sancho has so many tricks in his box. You know, he's like a small magician down the right, which United need. If you guys want to look about United's wingers back in the 90s under Alex Ferguson, Lee Sharp, Ryan Giggs, Kanchelskis, you know, those were wingers, and I mean wingers who could bamboozle past defenders, not even pace, just dribbling skills were just up there. So United have to really get set. He's the priority this season. He is the priority this season. United need to. While you're watching this video, don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to put your comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you are a new viewer. Thank you very much. Sancho will really make an impact. So drop your comments if you think Sancho will make an impact instantly or it's going to take time to settle in. Would he? You could argue that debate. Drop in the comments. Is Sancho better than Daniel James? Drop your comments. Pogba looks like he's going to stay, and I think United need him to stay because if you look at it from a critical angle, over the years, Pogba has played in a struggling United side. When I mean struggling, even when he played with Ibrahimovic, he created so many chances for Ibrahimovic, he created chances for Rashford, for Martial, for Lukaku, but to be honest, then guys used to miss a lot of chances. Ibrahimovic, he missed a lot of chances. Let's call a spade a spade. Zlatan missed a lot of chances. He missed some sitters because it was what it is. It was what it is. It's just the way it is. But I think now this will be, and after that, he played with Fellaini. He had matched 2 slow, crippled, turtle slow midfielders beside Pogba. So it was harder. But when he played with Herrera, who Mourinho did not fancy, he was better. But you see, to build a team around Pogba, you need a team of players who are good, who could think on the same wavelength like him, who are smart, who have an eye. You see, Pogba is one of those footballers. He sees it before that pass is there. So he expects you to all right, start making your move, I'll get the ball for you. Just like what Paul Scholes did. Those are what we call people who have a high football intelligence. They have a picture in their mind of where the ball will go. When the ball comes, they know where to put the ball, and you need to start making your moves. And that's what intelligent footballers, and that is who Pogba is. So United need to build a team around him of talented players. I think this team that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is building now, with Sancho on the right, Martial in the middle, Rashford on the left, would be a team. And IGHALO as a backup. And Mason will be a team that Pogba will work with. So I think Pogba would like to stay and see what he could do in this good team. Because think about it, he's now 26 going on 27. And you know, get rid of Lingard and put Sancho in there. United really need to get rid of Lingard. Lingard, you've served your purpose. 21 years in the club. It's time to have another challenge. You know, Everton, Arsenal, but I think it's time for Lingard to move on. And United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, United had to clear out. People still forget Sanchez is still down 400,000 a week. That guy's still in United books. What are United gonna do with him? Give him another chance or sell him? Get another striker in. Harry Kane, 200 million, injury prone. Forget that. I'll give IGHALO a chance and just get, you know, and I'll give it to IGHALO regardless. He can hold the ball up very well. So if you want IGHALO to be given that role as a centre forward, as a backup striker? Drop a comment. If you feel Pogba is going to stay with United and work properly with Bruno Fernandes in that great team, drop a comments. And if Sancho, do you think it's going to take a longer time? Do you think he'll be an instant impact, or is going to take so long to build? Is he better than James? Drop a comments. I'll see you guys soon, and stay safe and stay healthy. From me, it's goodbye and good night. Take care.